Hi guys, and welcome in. It's Monkey Mar. Before we get into today's video, please subscribe and like. I decided to dig into the property where Evelyn Boswell's remains were found. I know, I'm nosy. So, the first one I want to look into is Tommie Boswell Jr. And there was an article that I read from February 13th, 2012 from the Bristol Herald Carrier.com. I was curious, how many people live on the Boswell compound off of Money Creek Road, and how did the police not search the property? Did they search the property? Did they not search the property? It's something just tells me something is very, very shady and off. So let's get into this article, and then let's get into who Tommie Boswell Jr. is. Okay, we know Tommie Boswell Jr. He's 26. He owns the property on the 500 block of Muddy Creek Road. That is where the remains of Evelyn Boswell were found. So I wondered, geez, how many people live there? How could all of those people live where Evelyn was found and nobody thought to look or search the property? Something is off. But this family has got some issues going back with each other, from what I can see, between Tommie Boswell Jr. and Angela Boswell, his mother, for sure. So let's get into this article. And the address that people keep yelling at me and saying, stop doxing people, stop exposing people. Listen, I am not exposing and I am not doxing anyone. This information is in a news article, and if you look in your research and you do some math and tie it in together and make sure, then it's usually right. So, 2 Blunteville men were arrested over the weekend and charged with attempted murder after police alleged they broke into a home, then ran over a man before beating him in the driveway. This home is on the 500 block of Muddy Creek Road. So according to the reports issued today by Sullivan County's Sheriff's Office, police responded to the hospital to speak with the victim after the incident. So, Tommie Boswell Jr., 18 at the time, Tommie Boswell Sr., 42 at the time, same address, were arrested and charged with attempted murder after an investigation by the Sullivan County's Sheriff's Department. The victim told police he went to 5 Muddy Creek Road to visit a female friend. Now, I know this story. I've looked into it. I've read about it. That friend was Angela Boswell, the wife or ex-wife at the time, and Tommie Boswell's mother, Boswell Jr.'s mother. 10 a.m., Yates was awakened by someone beating on the door. The man, later identified as Tommie Boswell Jr., allegedly entered the home on Muddy Creek by breaking out a window in the door. Now, I don't know, but Yates told police that Boswell began making threats and yelling at him to leave. Yates said he did leave the house and began walking down the driveway. At that time, Yates said he turned around and saw a gray pickup truck with Tommie's paving written on the side coming at him. Yates identified the driver as Tommie Boswell Sr. I don't know, but that just sounds like something out of Wrong Turn to me. Oh, I hope I didn't scare anyone. So, Reports state that after being hit by the pickup truck, the victim told police that Boswell Sr. and Boswell Jr., as well as another man, identification unknown, began hitting him with a wooden club, punching and kicking him. Well, aren't they a violent bunch? Once Yates was able to get away from the three men, he ran to a neighbor's home for help. The victim was driven to a local shell station, at which time he called 911 and was transported to Holston Valley Medical Center. Police arrested both Boswell Sr. and Jr. They are charged with attempted murder. No information on bond or court dates have been released at this time. So I'll go dig into that in a little bit. So please note, this is what the article says. Please note that the address of the accused and the address of the incident are the same. According to officials with the CSCSD, the woman living at the home where the incident took place has been separated from Tommie Boswell Sr. since October of 2011, and both men have not lived at that address since last year. I don't know about that. So who lives at the address now? So we've got an I. Warley, age 79, and M. L. Boswell, age 79. And we know Tommie M. Boswell, age 26. We've got a D. Lee Boswell, age 33. And of course we know Megan Boswell, age 18. So let's get right into Tommie Boswell Jr. and Tommie Boswell Sr.'s records, what they're about, and so forth. So Tommie Boswell, 50, says he lives in Kingsport, Tennessee, and his address is off of Memorial Boulevard in Kings Point, Tennessee. If you look at that address, it is back here in some type of multiple businesses, or I don't know if maybe that was where the father and son paving thing company used to be. I don't know. So we've got that address. But the thing about him is, let's go into his criminal record. And what is very scary is there's no date, no case number, but he has a kidnapping in Tennessee and aggravated assault in Tennessee. If you come over to the court records, or let's go ahead and look at the court records. Let's see what good old Tommie boy's been doing. Let's see. No divorce, no marriage. Court records. Earlier, aggravated assault. Yeah, there's actually another page. Look at that. Aggravated assault, Tommie M. Boswell. And another one. So that's probably the same thing. Aggravated assault and kidnapping. I'll have to check out the codes. But over here, kidnapping and aggravated assault. So that is what is up with Tommie Boswell Sr. Alright, so besides that, good old Tommie Sr. has definitely had some debt. He's had some liens against him back from 2019, so not that long ago. 2016, a judgment. You've got a judgment in 2014 for $24,000. A judgment in 2011. That one involves Angela Boswell. Another one involving Angela Boswell for a couple grand. Ford Motor Company, $23,000. Yeah, so he probably put the property in Tommie Boswell Jr.'s name so they wouldn't take the land. But if you watch the video I'm going to play later, them talking about Evelyn being missing, he says that he went to Tommie's for dinner. So maybe he lives on the compound? Alright, so let's look into the background of Tommie Boswell Jr., 26, born in April 1993, Blunteville, Tennessee. So let's go and check out his criminal record. And he has Blunteville Paving and Tommie's Paving and Sealing. He's got a few judgments. One with Angela Boswell. Sessions Court for $250. Let's see, another lien. SR filing type. And he's got some assets. He's got Tommie's Paving and Sealing. And he's got Muddy Creek Road in Blunteville, Tennessee. And that transfer date was June 23rd, 2017. But actually this kid, the junior, he doesn't have really too many things as far as under his arrest or his driving record. Even when he ran over mom's boyfriend, I can't seem to find that unless it was thrown out or dismissed. That I do not know. If I decide to dig a little deeper, maybe I'll find out. But then if you go to the Better Business Bureau, because, you know, I'm nosy, and we look at business started in 1990. So we know that he didn't start it when he was 6. So obviously Dad had the business, he had the land. But now the business management is Mr. Tommie Boswell Jr., and he is the owner. And other contact information, other contacts is Danny Boswell. Interesting. So Junior owns the property off of Muddy Creek, and Junior owns the business. So I think Dad had some hard times and put things over into the Junior's name so that they would not lose certain things as far as transferring back and forth of the property. Other than that, Tommie Boswell Jr. seems like a pretty straightforward kind of kid, except for when him and Dad went to the Muddy Creek house when Angela Boswell was living there and tried to beat the crap out of the boyfriend and run him over. Like I said, I'll look into that deeper, but I don't think Junior is a bad kid. But I want you to watch the video and look at the difference between Tommie Boswell Sr. back when they tried to run over Angela Boswell's boyfriend, and look at him today in the video. But watch Junior's body language.
Think happened. Can you comment on that?
I don't know what happened, but I'm the one called DCS and got this started.
And why did you call DCS?
Because my granddaughter, she never did come back, and I just want to know what happened to her.
When was the last time you had seen her?
Thanksgiving, up to his house. We all had Thanksgiving dinner.
So you hadn't seen her since Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving.
I know some reports say that it was like early December, so yours was a lot longer than that.
Yeah, it was Thanksgiving.
Had you been in communication with them at all? Like, I know you hadn't seen her, but what about talking?
No, I hadn't talked to her nothing. I stayed busy, and I talked to my ex-wife, and I told her, I said, if Evelyn don't come home, I said, I'm going to do something about it. And she said, you better not do that. You're going to regret this.
So what did you think about that interview with Junior and Senior Boswell boys? I think the transformation is insane. I do know that Angela and Senior had Tommie when Angela was 16, then Megan, and I know they have 2 younger children. I believe they are under the age of 10. I read an article about the dysfunctional Boswell family and the crimes, the arrests. There is some violence and anger in this family. And from looking at Tommie Boswell Jr. in that video, to me, I think he has to have known something was up. He just looks like the cat that ate the canary. So what did we learn with the land so far? We've got an M. Boswell who's 79, a Danny Boswell 33. He is not Angela Boswell's child. Who is he? Do I feel like looking into him? Nah. Tommie Boswell Sr. and Jr. from the article had some pretty violent history, but as far as a criminal history with Junior, he's pretty boring. But do I think he has to know something? I just can't see how somebody can't. Senior looks like he had a bump in the road, a rough road, you know, sold the property, gave the business, whatever it is, to Tommie Jr. And then Megan was in court today. And let me not today. Yeah, it was today. So let me just get this article and information on Megan out so I'm not doing 2 videos. But the judge increases Megan Boswell's bond to $150,000. So Megan appeared in court today, 3/9/2020, for the first time since authorities discovered what they believe to be Evelyn Boswell's on her father's property in Blunteville. No. Well, originally it is, but the owner of that property is Tommie Boswell Jr. Judge James Goodwin increased Megan's bond to $150,000 during the hearing in Sullivan County Court. It had previously been set to $25,000. She is charged with giving false reports. So I want to hear what you guys think. I want you to drop your comments down below and what you think happened with Evelyn. Who do you think knew what happened with Evelyn and who was involved? Some of you say William McLeod. I am going to dig into William McLeod and Angela Boswell on my next Boswell video. I'm not sure when that's going to be, but Angela has a definite history. I mean, a long little petty rap sheet of violence and petty theft and just BS like that. And then who else was it? I believe the M. Boswell, Mary, 79 on the property. I believe that she is Tommie Boswell Sr.'s mother, Junior's grandmother. All right, guys, and that really, except for, let's not forget the Tommie Boswell Sr. kidnapping charge and the aggravated assault charge. Like I said earlier, I'm not sure if that was the night when they tried to run over and beat up Mom's boyfriend. And with that, guys, it is a wrap. Make sure you all leave your comments down below. Thank you for coming in, and thank you for watching. Everyone, please subscribe and like or dislike, whichever you prefer, and have a good day or night, and stay vigilant.